And our first hour, we already had a caller from the United Kingdom call. We had our hockey report. We talked a little bit about the NBA. We talked about basically the 1 o'clock games in the National Football League. And we're hoping for more callers here. 201-821-1234.
82 what?
825-1234.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I made a mistake. But we'll talk about the rest of the football games just a little bit. Then we'll probably take our music break, and then we'll get into maybe some wrestling news or anything going on there. So it could be a shortened show if you guys don't call up soon, because we're expecting some of your calls. So let's give a quick update on that Colt-Patriot game, and then we'll get into the 4 o'clock games.
We are at the 2-minute warning. The Colts are the 2nd and 7, and they're still ahead 18-15. A very boring game. I couldn't believe that this is a low-scoring affair.
Well, the Pats have a worse offense this year since they have who at quarterback.
I know who.
And the Colts, they've just been bad all year, so that's what you're getting this for.
That's what I'm getting.
All right, 4 o'clock games. The Philadelphia Eagles visiting the Seattle Seahawks. The Eagles are winners today by a score of 26-7. Early festivities in the game included a 90-yard touchdown pass by Seneca Wallace. Poor tackling by the Eagles on the play. Should have only been like a 30-yard game. It turned into a huge play. And was that the first offensive play for Seattle maybe even? I couldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I went to NFL.com, I saw that said 1 for 190 yards. I'm like, what could possibly have happened there? And that's what happened. But the Eagle defense, though, shuts him down the rest of the day. Does absolutely nothing after that.
The longest pass play in Seattle franchise history.
The longest play in Seattle franchise history. Eagles love giving up longest plays, including a 63-yard field goal by the Rams, a 62-yard field goal against the Bucs. So, they give up a lot of history against them. And a 90-yard touchdown, though, by also history. They were the first team to lose to the Buccaneers in temperature colder than 40 degrees or something like that.
What?
And anyways, though, just unbelievable, that 90-yard touchdown, though. But then the Eagles, they were a horrible start as well. McNabb started the game 0 for 6, 0 for 7. It was pretty pathetic. But then he woke up, though, and Westbrook did okay stats today. And McNabb threw it to about 10 or 11 different receivers, so that was kind of interesting. I don't know how he spread the ball around to so many different guys.
Yeah, some jobber named Selleck led the league with 131.
Never heard of that guy at all, so he had a big day.
He's like the backup tight end.
Shockingly, Akers makes 4 field goals today. Can you believe that?
Oh, I can't believe it. Incompetent Reed, what are you thinking?
Akers is so bad. He made 4 field goals, nothing blocked, nothing missed. Can't believe it.
Incompetent Reed.
The Eagles, though, managed to get out of Seattle with a victory, and a blowout victory at that. So they get to 5-3. Seattle Seahawks 2-6, and the caller about the hockey report, he was telling me this week, he's like, if Seattle wins this week, they're winning the division. I was saying to him, why do you think Seattle is that good? I'm like, even if they win, they're still 3-5. They're not that good. And he was just saying it was automatic. So they lost, buddy. And I don't know what you're thinking if Seattle's still going to hang in there. They're a bad team this year. Sorry.
They're awful. Their receivers aren't showing up, and they have Seneca Wallace as a quarterback.
He just has this opinion that Arizona is such garbage. He's been saying it for weeks. He's like, Arizona stinks. Arizona's terrible. I'm like, Arizona's an okay team. He's not bashing them so much. They beat Dallas when they were good.
I bet he agrees with Jeremy when the Bills were undefeated. Oh, the Bills are a bad team. Bills are a bad team.
Yeah, Jeremy getting his wish now with that Jets victory today. He's going to go on. I'm surprised he didn't call and rant about that. He's going to do it in a show tomorrow probably about how bad the Bills are since they lost to his Jets.
But this game isn't shocking. Seattle just lies down for anybody.
So they get that big lead. The Eagles did nothing for a while, and then second quarter the Eagles wake up. So they get that big victory today, and they get the tough Giants next week. All right, speaking of the Giants, was what you expect, a blowout over the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys had so many players injured. I mean, what do you expect? No Felix Jones. It really hurts the run. You only have Marion Barber. I mean, Giants are expecting it. At quarterback, Brad Johnson is horrendous. Brooks Bollinger is just as bad. He throws an interception his first play in the game. It was just pathetic how poor this team was. And, Giants didn't even have to do too much in order to get the victory. It was pretty easy for them. Dallas defense is kind of beaten up as well. And, Giants get the blowout win. It could have been worse, but, Eli Manning's so bad. He would make some mistakes. He had a big fumble in that game where no one even hit him. You see that? He just threw the ball back and it just fell out of his hand.
Yep.
And also he throws the interception return all the way. We made it 14-7 at that point.
That's just poor mechanics.
I mean, this guy's gonna get all the credit in the world, and he's not even that good. That's what just makes me mad. I give the Giants credit; they're an all-right team, but this quarterback gets so much credit. He doesn't deserve, in my opinion. I say if this guy goes to another team, you'll see how bad he is. Or if you see a Giants offensive line get depleted, Find out how bad this guy is, and you'll know.
He threw 147 yards today.
The only thing I want to give this guy credit on is this guy's great at the 2-minute offenses drill. Other thing than that, this guy stinks.
He threw 147, and in another game, you have Farrat throws 182, 3 touchdowns. He was a big part in that victory today against the Texans. What did Eli do? He wasn't a big part of this victory. The running game carried him, and the defense carried him. Eli didn't lead this team at all.
The defense was amazing today. I mean, they were sacking people like crazy, getting to them, and whenever Dallas got any momentum, of course they get a penalty, you know. So, Giants get the victory. They're 7-1. Fans getting overconfident right now, and everything going perfectly for them. Joe Buck wasn't too thrilled. Neither was Aikman. They said book it. Giants in 5 weeks are going to have the division wrapped up. So that means they're saying there'll still be 3 games left in the season, and they think the Giants are going to clinch.
What are they going to be, 12-1?
I guess that's what they think. I don't know.
Pathetic.
They said book it, though.
Yep, they said the Cowboys aren't going to win 10 games this year or something like that. Or it's going to be very hard for them, too.
They said the Cowboys, yeah, it says to be very hard. They have to win 10 games. And they said the schedule's so tough. And you see on the schedule, it said Niners and Seahawks both at home.
Yep.
Come on. How's that so tough?
I don't know.
You know they're going to win those 2 games.
Well, the Colts have punted. The Patriots are trying the bomb. It's now 3rd and 10 with 14 seconds to go on their own 20.
It's only a 3-point game, though, right?
Yeah, but you still got to bomb it down there for a field goal.
I wonder if Pats have a timeout.
I don't think they do, because the Colts were taking huge chunks of the clock off when they had the ball.
Well, that means if they don't have one, that means
you got to bomb.
You got to go for the touchdown, yeah.
You got to go for Moss.
So we'll see what happens at the end of the conclusion of that game, though. The Giants played very well today, though, and kept showing that funny camera angle of their fans standing up. It's like their favorite camera angle of the show.
Yep.
Actually, we have a little report here we're going to get from Coach Coughlin and from Eli Manning. Which one should go first?
I think we should hear from Coach Coughlin. What did he have to say?
Thank you for calling me into the show. It's been a long time since I've been on Sports Talk. The last time I was here, it was, what was it, last fall?
Yes.
Last spring. It's been
Yes,
so
sir.
long since I've been here. You guys never congratulated me on my Super Bowl ring. I'm so happy I got that win. You know, we tried to go out there and play tough today. I was very disappointed. It was an embarrassment how Eli Manning throws that interception. It was an embarrassment how he fumbled it. We should have won this game 56-0 today. I'm so mad we lost that game to the Browns. You know, I lost. I'm never gonna forget about it forever. It's still gonna be haunting me.
Coach, is there any excuse for this?
There was no excuse for Eli Manning's poor play today. I'd like to give Brandon Jacobs great credit. He was a great running back for us today. Derek Ward as well. He's great. And Amani Toomer, that guy's the best. We're gonna go to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. Book it. Giants are gonna win it. Giants World, Millhouse, I'm gonna make you guys proud.
Yep. Have fun with Plaxico in practice, Coach.
I don't like that guy at all. I hope someone injures him. He's my player, but the way he behaves is inexcusable. He comes out there, he says, I'm not going to the doctor, I ain't listening to you. You know what, buddy? You're on thin ice. I might just kick you off the team. I've had it with you.
Thanks for your call, Coach Coughlin.
All right, you got Eli Manning about to get on the line here. Here's his press conference. So Eli Manning, big victory over the Cowboys today. You got the Eagles next week. What's your opinion?
Oh, I think we got those easy Eagles, and it doesn't matter if I didn't do anything today. The rest of my team just carried me and made me look like the star that I am, and those Eagles, I don't even have to practice for them. They're so easy.
So Eli, what's your strategy against the Eagles? Is it going to be throw the ball to Burrs because he's so tall? Because they have a bad secondary in that?
Oh, definitely. Brian Dawkins, he's no match for Plaxico Burrs. Burrs is going to catch 3 touchdowns. I called it.
And what's the Giants' defensive strategy this game? They're going to try to injure McNabb and Westbrook like right away?
Oh, you bet, because that's how we play. We're so dirty. I'd get out there and tackle him myself if I could.
Now, Eli, we saw some interesting stuff today by a quarterback named Tyler Thigpen. He went out for wide receiver and got a nice touchdown. Would you ever consider doing that?
No way, man. They're going to take some cheap shots at me. Only we can take cheap shots at other teams. I'm going to have to let them do that to me. Coach Coffin's going to protect me.
So, Mr. Manning, I noticed a couple times that you just got rid of that ball quickly because you didn't want to take the hit. Like, are you afraid to take any hits at all?
You bet I am. I just throw that ball 10 feet under the dirt, and no one can catch that.
Yeah, still a nice victory though, sir. You're now 7-1. You know,
Thank you so much.
You're very important to our NFL Kids Care program. I saw you practicing with those kids. You think any of those kids are better than you?
Who's jobber kids? They can't even catch the ball. I want my Giants receivers back.
I heard there's this guy named Dwayne Smith. I heard he's a better quarterback than you. Is that true?
What? No way. My offensive line helps me out so much. I can complete all my passes.
Eli, you better hope you don't get injured. I'm afraid David Carr would take your spot. You'd be in big trouble.
What? No way. Don't do that. Don't tell Coach Crawford to do that. I want my spot.